Hello, traveler. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Welcome back to the fastest and easiest way to learn tarot, or today, the fastest and easiest way to become an adventurer.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I'm Nicole with Fae Sight Tarot, and today we are exploring the imagery of the Three of Wands, a card that is all about expansion. First, we will make this card unforgettable by analyzing the imagery of the Rider Waite Smith style tarot deck. But knowing just the imagery isn't enough, so after that, we're going to apply it to real-life scenarios in love, career, and spirituality. Then we will cover reversals, because they're just as important as your cards upright. Ready to tackle this journey? Pack your bags! No, not your emotional baggage, your adventure bags. Come on. If you haven't seen my previous video on the Two of Wands, I recommend that you start here. The imagery of the Two of Wands flows directly into the Three of Wands, and understanding the card that comes before it is going to give you a much stronger foundation for learning this card. So previously in the Two of Wands, we discussed how the placement of this man here is representative of the moment that comes after inspiration but before action. Now let's compare that to the Three of Wands. He still has this wand in front of him, this one that he holds, but now there are two wands behind him instead of one. Also, notice where he's standing. In our Two of Wands, he's up here on the castle ledge. He's gazing at the vast landscape. But now in the Three of Wands, boom, he's in it. Look, even the mountains look the same. When you see this card, I want you to think of expansion, moving forward, adventure, experiencing life, travel. He's still got a long way to go. See all those mountains? Still far away. On his journey, he's ready to live and grow. Hey, that was easy! You already know what this card means. Now let's practice applying it to real life so it really makes sense. I guarantee unhinged content all the way through as per usual. That is the name of our game. What are you exploring in life right now? Let me know in the comments. Love readings. So you pulled the Three of Wands in love. Hey, this is good news. But let's be real, it might be a lot of work. The Three of Wands can show up when you are expanding your romantic horizons. Your comfort zone, yeah. Think of the past. The Three of Wands might show up when you are broadening your dating. Maybe you're meeting new people of totally different backgrounds, personalities, values. It's something completely different than you're used to. Or perhaps you're opening up to new types of relationships altogether. Like, dang, that girl's cute. And there you go. Off to talk to her and find out if she's a good partner for you in your journey of life. The Three of Wands in love can also point to a new relationship that has long-term potential. Think of it this way. You met them at the Ace of Wands and sparks flew. You considered if they were right for you at the Two of Wands. Big existential questions. And now, at the Three of Wands, you're beginning to picture a future together. Vacations, maybe even honeymoons are in your future, and my dear, you are a dreamer. Go out, make it happen. Or sometimes the Three of Wands can be about the moment after you put yourself out there. You got flirty, sent a risky message, or maybe you went full rom-com on them with some grand romantic gesture. Now you're waiting on a response. You're watching your notifications instead of all these ships on the water. Career meetings. Hey, the Three of Wands in career, great sign. Pack your bags, buddy, we're hopping on an airplane. When the Three of Wands takes off in your career opportunities are expanding. If you're still job hunting, you may be looking in new cities or maybe even internationally. Or perhaps you are upping your game and you're applying to jobs that feel a little bit out of your league. This card is all about going bigger. More clients, bigger platforms, wider audience, or maybe just some giant tarot cards. Remember the little globe in the hand of our man in the Two of Wands? Yeah, well maybe in the Three of Wands, your business has officially gone global. Your careful planning and disciplined action has officially turned your side hustle into your dream job. Now you're filling orders from other countries, traveling for your job, or translating your site into a new language. I should probably figure out a website soon. And last, the Three of Wands in career can be about seeking new horizons. Cue new horizons, Animal Crossing, maybe. You felt the itch for more. You're not just dreaming, you are doing. You're cold calling companies, dropping off resumes, or maybe even relocating. The Three of Wands here is all about expansion and momentum in career. Spirituality. Three of Wands in spirituality may show its face when you've outgrown old spiritual beliefs. You were comfortable in your castle, it was structured and familiar, but something in you shifted and now you're on the hunt for something that resonates at a deeper level with who you truly are. You're on a mission to grow. This card, it can also be about faith driving real life action. You're not just talking about spirituality, you are incorporating it into your everyday life. making choices with deep intuition, volunteering your time, your energy, or maybe you're even mentoring others. In tarot, you are embodying your spiritual values. And if we want to be literal, of course we do, this card could be about spiritual travel or maybe a pilgrimage. Perhaps you're heading to a sacred site with rich history, or maybe you're just contemplating life under the stars. Either way, you're asking the big questions, searching for meaning, and broadening your horizons. Hey, what's that on the horizon out there? Oh, reversals! Hey, now don't panic. I see you sweating over there. Reversals in tarot, they're actually quite intuitive despite what you've been told. When you see a reversal in tarot, I want you to think of the card's meaning upright and then find a way to twist that meaning. Here are a few examples. You can make the meaning an opposite. You can block the energy of the card. You can delay its action. You can expand it tenfold. Get creative. Love reversals. Alright, your ideas of expansion have flipped upside down, and now you are scared of moving forward in love. Unfortunate. Perhaps you and your partner were standing right at the edge of growth, but now you are backing away. Maybe you got cold feet about moving in together, or you're second guessing the long-term nature of your relationship, or maybe your eye is starting to wander, looking for greener grass. Eesh. The Three of Wands reversed in love can also be about long distance gone sideways. Maybe the gap between you is too big and you're not putting in enough effort to bridge it. Or maybe you simply can't afford the plane tickets. The effort is imbalanced, the connection is fading. Or maybe the effort is totally one-sided. This guy here is out on his journey all alone. And for our last example in love, let's do something creative and fun because I love to fuel your creativity in tarot. And let's be real, I love the drama. Love isn't just romantic, it can be about family too, right? This is Dad. Dad went out for milk. Dad never came back. This is the Three of Wands reversed as abandonment. A loved one sets out on a journey and never returned. It left you with trust issues and a devastating collection of dad jokes. Career reversals. Delays, delays, delays. The Three of Wands reversed in career is all about delays. Project stalled. Launch pushed back. That one client that always cancels still hasn't texted you back. This card is all about unexpected circumstances that delay your efforts to expand your career. The Three of Wands reversed in career can also be about expecting results without going through any of the process. You have your eyes on the Ten of Pentacles, but this is you looking out at your journey and saying, nope, absolutely not. I can't do that. I won't do that. That is way too much work. How do you expect to get to those mountains? Teleport? Nope, you have to commit to the work and the process. Lastly, the Three of Wands in career may be about playing it too safe. This is not you because you're not adventuring out of your comfort zone. You're too scared to ask for a raise, not willing to fly out somewhere for an opportunity, or maybe you're choosing to stick with something else that you know and it is confining you. You're never making it over here without a leap of faith. The path to success is through action. Spirituality reversed. The Three of Wands reversed in spirituality can be about somebody who does not practice what they preach. They love to share their opinions, but when it comes to actually embodying their beliefs or expanding their worldview, nothing. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. Their faith lives in theory, but not in practice. They don't take action on their beliefs. This card reverse can also be about retreat instead of expansion. A stark opposite, where the Three of Wands upright is challenging its beliefs and taking action. Reversed, it can be about backing down when it gets rough. You retreat when your spirituality challenges you. You run back to the castle. And lastly, our Three of Wands in spirituality reversed might be about an inability to see the big picture. But you're hyper-focused on the little things and you're missing out on the why behind what you do. You're on this big grand journey, but you're missing out on the beautiful scenery. Wow, you're a reversal expert. Here's your badge. Now go teach your friends. Send them this video. Oh, you look so cute in your travel gear. Thanks for going on an adventure with me today in the Three of Wands. You're a good hiking buddy. And hey, if you're not the outdoorsy type, our next card is for you. That is our homebody card, the Four of Wands. If you enjoyed this handmade tarot content, please like, subscribe, leave an unsettling comment. See you next time with 4